All right, it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, he's still sick. All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Invocation, Alderman Wilrich, please. Amen. Pledge, Alderman Dore, you want to lead us in the pledge? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call, Madam Clerk, please.
Chuck Ashby? No. Katie Chasson? Brad Core?
Here.
Jeff Dorey? Dickie Lotchley? Vernon Martin? Sandy Marks? Here. Samuel Reggie? Here. And Byron Rowridge?
Thank you, ma'am. Appearances, we have the Crowley Historic District Commission president and one of the board members here. Jill, if you want to come up and address the council. It's your turn. Terry. Press the green button, please, ma'am, on the top up there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Good evening, Mayor and the City Council members. My name is Jill Habits. I am the newly elected chair of Crowley's Historic District Commission. The mayor has kind of revamped the Historic District Commission, and he has appointed 9 members of the Historic District Commission. So out of those 9, there are 6 of members who are very new to the commission. There's 3 of us that have served on the commission for a couple of years, that have been involved in historic preservation work, and I've served on the commission for a while, and also have been involved in the Crowley Main Street program. But I'm very excited to be elected as chair for the Historic District Commission. I'm excited to work alongside these people. They are very engaged. They are, I believe, interested in preserving the unique things that we have in Crowley as sort of, what we have to preserve in our historic district. We've done a lot of work in the commercial district, as you know, over the years, and there's still work to be done. And as a commission, we are engaged in our mission of historic preservation with economic development in mind. So we know that the Historic District Commission is a city organization, and we're working on behalf of the city. But we do take our mission pretty, we take our mission, it's important. But at the same time, we definitely want to encourage economic development and business development. And so what we're finding, and wait, first of all, I do want to acknowledge, I do have a commissioner here with me today, Mr. Terry Chauhan. He lives in the residential district, and so he's been involved, and we're happy to have him as part of the commission. Some of the other members are Nancy Delahousie. We have Ms. Carolyn Barrows. We have Katie Schultz. We have Patty Lawrence, John Stefanski. Katie Chasson is the Economic Development Liaison for the city on the commission. Let's see, I'm missing some. Sharon Core. Sharon Core is also on the commission. And am I missing one? Anyway, there's 9 members of us. And some of the challenges that we're finding, and we also have a new city inspector that has been appointed by the mayor. And I've met him recently. He seems really engaged, and hopefully we'll work together to mitigate and kind of streamline like the COA process, and also works alongside Crowley Main Street Director Amber Thibodeau. But some of the things that we're finding as a commission is that our ordinance seems to be outdated. It's been many years since we looked at our ordinance. It's probably over 25 years old. The district has changed in that time. How we do business and how we do things is changed. And so that's one of the goals the commission would like to see happen, is some updates to the ordinances. And the second goal is that, if you remember, several years ago, the Crowley Main Street and the city of Crowley took on a CLG grant, and we resurveyed the Crowley Historic District. So the National Register District has been expanded for the city of Crowley because of that survey. What that allowed is for the boundaries to slightly enlarge, but also took in many properties that years ago were not considered historic because of their age, now are. So those properties are now eligible for tools such as state tax credits and grants and of that nature. And so what the district would like, the commission would like to see, is that our local district that's in the ordinance would be aligned with that National Register District. So one of the goals is to, A, update the ordinance, 2, align the National Register District with the local district, and number 3, one of our goals is education. I think a lot of businesses and people in the city don't really know what the commission is all about. So we would like to do a better job of educating people about why we do, what we don't do, what we don't do, and that we're basically here for preserving what we have that's unique to Crowley, but also encouraging economic development and business growth. So I'm hoping that with the new commission that has been appointed with the mayor, by the mayor, and the city council, with your support, we can all work together to kind of move the historic district further and kind of address some of these challenges that the commission is having. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you, Mayor, for all your support, and thank you.
Thank you, Jill, and please be sure to let the other commission members know that we appreciate the time that they give. This is a volunteer commission, so they all volunteer to do this. This is not any paid positions. Christian, did you want to address the council while we're in appearances?
I just, stepping back here reminds me, I was a city councilman, alderman at large here at one time, and I got my very start here by running for city council in the historic district, and I finished 5th out of 5. So I've improved some over time, but I just wanted to let y'all know I was a candidate for district attorney. I've resigned as judge, and my point is to put the community first and make sure I have my ear to the ground and make sure we all live in a safe place. So, and make sure we have trust in our government. So, just wanted to come back to where I started.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see, agenda amendments. We need to amend the agenda to include the 4 liquor oh, okay. So there's 6, I'm sorry. So there's 6 beer and or liquor permits renewals. So if we can get a motion to amend the agenda to add those. Offered by Alderwoman Marks, second by Alderman Dore. Roll call, please.
Chuck Ashby. Katie Chasson. Bry Core.
Yes.
Jeff Dorey. Dickie Lotchley. Vernon Martin.
I'm sorry, what's this about?
It's to add
To-
the 6 alcohol.
Add the 6 beer and liquor permits to the renewals.
Sandy Marks. Yes. Samuel Reggie.
Yes.
And Byron Woolridge. Motion carries.
Thank you, ma'am. Approval of minutes from the December 16th council meeting. Offered by Alderman Martin, second by Alderman Wilridge. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Mayor's report. Chantel has emailed she's trying to email the packet to you. We had a technical issue this afternoon, and you don't have that paperwork with you, but you will get it in your email, and we will have it printed tomorrow for you to have a hard copy if you so wish. Sales tax chart,
We didn't have the check yet. so-
we don't have the check yet for that, so that number wouldn't be correct today anyway. User fee chart, status report on audit findings, and the budget to actual comparison will all be in your email this evening. Standing committee reports, Public Works, Alderman Dorey, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Public Works Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, 5 p.m. in the council chambers, and a quorum was present. Public Works Director Al...
Point of order. I had not announced myself as being present into the meeting. Madam Clerk, would you call my name, please?
Vernon Martin.
Present. Thank you.
Okay. We okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay. No action items were there, and Public Works Director Albert John was not present, but the mayor did give a report. Street Commissioner Wesley Jacob presented his monthly report. City Engineer Jonas Harris had no action items to present from the monthly engineer's report. No further business to come before Public Works. The committee recessed.
Thank you, sir. Let's see, Utility Committee, Alderman Martin, please.
Due to the fact that I wasn't here, I'll go ahead and waive the reading of the items to the Vice Chair.
Alderwoman Marks, please. Oh, you have the minutes. She'll need the minutes from you.
Thank you, Mayor. The Utility Committee convened Tuesday, January the 13th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the council chambers. A quorum was present. Under the action items, number 1, a motion was made by Alderwoman Sandra Marks and seconded by Alderwoman Katie Chasson to approve a partial payment estimate to Spinks Construction, Inc. for the renovation of the existing duckweed pond with the modular insulated cover project. And the motion carried, and I so move.
Okay, we have offered by Alderwoman Marks, second by Alderman Dorey. That amount, Mr. Jonas, is correct?
Yes, Mayor, that amount is correct.
$162,019.84. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Second, a motion was made by Alderwoman Sandra Marks and seconded by Alderman Jeff Dorey to approve the final contract change order number 1 to Spinks Construction, Inc. for the renovation of the existing duckweed pond with modular insulated cover project. Motion carried. And,
Offered by, and you so move?
and I so move.
Offered by Alderwoman Marks. Second by Alderman Core. Discussion?
Mayor, I have like to add something to that item, a little more
Yes, sir.
information. The contract time will be not changed. The sum of $12,502.80 will be deducted from the total contract price, and the adjusted contract price to date will be $1,785,997.20. Okay.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Number 3, a motion was made by Alderwoman Sandra Marks and seconded by Alderwoman Katie Chasson to approve resolution of termination and notice of termination for Spinks Construction, Inc. for the renovation to the existing duckweed pond with modular insulator cover project. The motion carried, and I so moved.
Offered by Alderwoman Marks, second by Alderwoman Chasson. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Under non-action items, number 1, wastewater superintendent Tim Crater presented his monthly report. Number 2, city engineer Jonas Harrington presented the monthly engineer's report. There was no further action to come before the utility committee, and the committee recessed.
Thank you, ma'am. Recreation, Alderwoman Chasson. No, the smaller one. There you go.
The Recreation Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th at 5 p.m. in the council chambers. A quorum was present. There were no action items. Under non-action items, Recreation Director Brian Burrell presented the monthly Recreation Department report. City Engineer Jonas Harrington had no action items to present from the monthly engineer's report. There was no further business to come before the Recreation Committee. The committee recessed.
Thank you, ma'am. What? Yes, sir, Mr. Martin.
Okay, want to make sure that my wording is correct here. Well, it's kind of coincidence that not only the Recreation Department directors here, whom I had the conversation of doing my activity during Martin Luther King birthday, but also the committee head is not here. Ain't that, man, ain't that something? Well,
Mr. Martin,
yes, sir, I'm finished.
I want to
Thank you, sir.
remind you that this is not on the agenda. However, I'll be happy to allow you to speak and say what you need to say. Please keep it professional and brief. Put your microphone on if you want to. If you want to speak, you're welcome to speak, although it's not on the agenda.
I would love to speak since we in recreation. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, to everybody out there, happy belated Martin Luther King birthday holiday to y'all. Sorry we wasn't able to have our activity, but because of our mayor, everything was shut down. I apologize. Secondly, no. Anything else, you'll be getting a letter from somebody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Zoning and annexation, Alderman Reggie, please.
Thank you. Zoning and Annexation Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, 5 p.m. in the council chambers. A quorum was present. Under action items, a motion was made by myself and seconded by Alderwoman Sandy Marks to approve a partial payment estimate to COD Construction of Louisiana LLC for the drainage improvements for Lawrence Acres and VFW Drive project in the amount of $253,235.38. Motion carried, and I so move.
Offered by Alderman Reggie, second by Alderwoman Marks. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Under non-action items, there was no further business to come before Zoning and Annexation Committee, and the committee recessed.
Thank you, sir. Public Safety, Alderman Core, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Public Safety Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the council chambers, and a quorum was present. Under reports, Chief of Police Troy Hebert presented the monthly report. Fire Chief Louis Romero was not present. City Inspector Marty DeRussell presented the monthly code enforcement report. Under action items, a motion was made by myself and seconded by Alderman Byron Wildridge to amend the agenda to include the approval of the following 2026 beer and liquor permits. After a roll call vote, all were in favor. And those include Sassy's Daiquiri, Firehouse Cafe and Concessions, and Abu Jasmine Incorporated, operated as K&L. A motion was made by myself and seconded by Byron Wildridge to consider the following renewal application for the 2026 beer and liquor licenses, including a 5% late fee. And those include Sassy's Daiquiri for a 2026 Class A retail beer and a Class A retail liquor permit, Firehouse Cafe and Concessions for a 2026 Class A retail beer permit, Abu Jasmine operating as K&L for a 2026 Class B package beer permit and a 2026 Class B package liquor permit. We also have several that did not come before the committee. That would be Main Street Patio for a 2026 Class A retail beer and a Class A retail liquor permit. Dollar General Store, 41, I think that's 37 or 87, 2019 North Parkinson Avenue for a Class B beer and Class B liquor permit. Dollar General Store number 16248 at 910 West Parkinson Avenue for a Class B beer permit and a Class B liquor permit. Next is Rice Palace Incorporated Exit 80 for a Class B beer permit and a Class B liquor permit. Next is Rice Palace Incorporated Restaurant for a Class A retail beer permit and a Class A retail liquor permit. Next is Zeus of Crowley for a Class A beer permit and a Class A liquor permit. And the last is Winter Circle for a Class A beer permit and a Class A liquor permit. And I would like to move to approve these in globo.
Offered by Alderman Corr, second by Alderman Martin. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Yes. There were no non-action items, and, excuse me, Step?
Mr. Martin, turn your microphone on, please.
I apologize. Mayor, if this is your meeting, I would ask for a point of order to where I have a series of questions that I need clarification on. I've handled everything on the federal level and what have you. That's being taken care of. But I was told that it would be through protocol if I can get directions of how to do it on the local level. If this is your meeting, if you would indulge me.
What is your question, Mr. Martin?
Well, first of all, I have a question for our chief of police. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chief?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll be filing charges for threatening my life. Okay? Do I go to your office and file these? Okay. Also for defamation of character, do I go to your office and file these? Okay, and also any other charges that the video of said meeting, city council meeting, may resolve from. Any and all violations, including violation of my civil rights, do we file that in your office? Not the civil rights. Thank you. Now, I have one addressed to our city attorney. Since I am the victim in this case and you and I had our conversation, who will you be representing? Myself?
I would not be representing anyone but the city in a suit by you against the city, if that's what you're implying.
Well, understand what I'm saying. I am a member of this city council. You are our legal. So that means since I was violated in this council doing my duties as an elected official, and mind you, people are listening, do the city, since you recusing yourself, that means the city has to pay for my attorney. Am I right or wrong? Just yes or no?
I don't think that's correct.
Oh, you don't think it's correct?
No,
So, but
no.
you don't know if it's not correct or not. You don't think it is, but you don't know if it is or not. Yes or no?
I said what I said, Mr. Martin. Was it unclear?
It is unclear, very unclear.
When I said I think, that's unclear to you?
Let me tell you something. I think I'm a millionaire.
Mr. Martin, you got your
Well,
answer?
No, Mayor.
The point would be, Mr. Martin, if you are filing suit against another member of this council and are making an allegation that the city is liable for the actions
No,
of that
sir,
council
the law
member.
does. Look, sir, you knew at this. First
Mr.
of all,
Martin.
the
Mr.
law
Martin,
states-
Mr. Martin.
Mr. Martin, the point is I don't know what it is you're talking
Thank you.
about.
You don't know,
So-
so don't say
so-
that you're not. Okay, we're good.
No, I'm trying to clarify what it is you're asking.
good.
You're asking me a question, and I'm
When I
trying to
was
give
in
you an
your office-
informed answer, and
when
to
I
give
was
you an
in your
informed
office-
answer, I have to have the facts.
You
So
had
my
the
question
facts.
to you is,
I was in
are
your
you,
office.
are you saying that, and I didn't understand you then either, Mr.
Oh,
Martin.
you didn't? Well, why didn't
No.
you say that? Because according to you in your office, you said, well, I don't know if I'm going to be representing either one of y'all, but the city has to take care of you.
Is that any different than what I said here today?
Yes, it is. You said you don't think.
So,
that-
Mr. Martin, my question
We good,
is,
we good, thank you.
my question
Thank
to you is,
Yeah, they
is
listen. We
are
good,
you,
we good, we
is
good.
what
Thank
you're
you, sir.
contemplating and
Thank you.
asking me about is a suit by you against a member of this council where you are seeking to hold the city vicariously liable for the actions of that council member? I'm asking you, sir. I'm not saying you said anything. I'm asking you a
Gentlemen.
question.
I'm holding another member of the Crowley City
Mr.
Council.
Martin, the city attorney is not here to represent city council members
Are you out of your
or
damn
the
mind?
mayor.
That tells everybody
The
right
city
there. You
attorney
don't know
is
what
here
you're
to
talking about.
represent
Thank you, sir.
the city of Crowley.
My answer, Mr. Martin, is I would have a conflict under those circumstances and would not be able to represent anyone.
There you go. So I asked the question. Since it happened in me doing my duties as a representative, elected representative for the city of Crowley, in my capacity to ask the question, okay? To ask the question. And being violated to whatever extent that the law sees, because believe you me, they do have the video. Who represents me as the victim?
I don't know. It wouldn't be me, Mr. Martin, because I would have the similar obligation under those types of circumstances to defend a council member as
Well,
well.
exactly.
So that's where the conflict lies, and that's
Well,
why I would not be able to represent
And
either one of you.
I expressed that. Ladies and gentlemen, Step Martin knows legal. Ladies and gentlemen. what
Mr.
I
Martin,
ask
did you get your
ma'am,
answer? No, we're not here to discuss what you know. We're here
Well,
to
you
discuss,
don't know what I know.
we're here to discuss city issues
And I'm asking
and
the
city
city
business.
attorney.
No, you're saying that you know law. No one needs to know that. Get to your point.
The
This is
point
not on the
is-
agenda. I'm
the
allowing you
point
to ask
is-
these questions.
The point is, since I, a seated member, elected by the people, 6 terms, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6 terms, known all over, Step Martin. Who, if not you, gonna represent me?
I don't know, Mr. Martin. I guess whomever you would hire
Whomever
for
you
that
hire.
purpose.
Well, no. The city's obligated.
No,
They call
sir.
it thing, man, let me
Any
tell you
other
something.
questions,
So,
Mr.
Mr.
Martin?
Mr. Martin, I will thoroughly research that answer and
Thank you,
determine
sir.
whether the city would owe you any type of
You know what? That's all I asked
representation
you.
or defense.
Thank you for that answer.
Well, that's all you had to ask me.
Yeah.
I
Any
asked
other
you that.
questions?
No, you didn't.
Any
I
other
asked
questions?
You, who gonna represent who?
All right.
Chief, matter of fact, I'm going down.
You finished with,
in your office
your
now and
report?
fill
I'm
out
just going to
formal
close
charges.
up. Mayor, there was no further business to come before the committee, and the committee closed.
Thank you, sir. Public Buildings, Alderman Wilrich, please, sir.
We need to amend the agenda for the action item that didn't come for public business, for the partial payment for,
No, that's going to be in finance.
Oh, okay.
That'll be in revenue and finance, yes, sir.
well, just underneath me too, so I still read it, or?
Oh, no, it's there. No, I'm sorry, it's there. It's on the agenda, yes, sir. It's on today's agenda.
Public business convened Tuesday, January 13, 2026, 5 p.m. at council chambers. We had a quorum under the action items to consider approving the application for payment number 14 to prestigious contract group LLC for Urban Parks and Pavilion Project in the amount of $127,910.23, and I so move.
Offered by Alderman Wilrich, second by Alderman Reggie. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
There being no more for business coming before public buildings, we recess, sir.
Thank you, sir. Insurance and Personnel, Alderwoman Marks, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Insurance and Personnel Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, at 5 p.m. in the council chambers. A quorum was present. There were no action items, and there were no non-action items, and there was no discussion, and the committee recessed.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's see, Community Economic Development, Alderwoman Chasson, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Community and Economic Development Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the council chambers. A quorum was present. Under action items, a motion was made by Alderwoman Katie Chasson and seconded by Alderman Sammy Reggie to allow street closures for the following Main Street events. Sip and Stroll, Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. Sock Hop After School Bash, Friday, June 5th, 2026. Kids Day, Saturday, September 26, 2026. Halloween Parade, Friday, October 30th, 2026. Christmas in Crowley, Saturday, December 5th, 2026, and I so move.
Offered by Alderwoman Chasson, second by Alderman Reggie. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Alderman Katie Chasson informed the council of events happening in our community. There was no further action to come before the Community and Economic Development Committee, and the committee recessed.
Thank you, ma'am. Revenue and Finance, let's see, Alderwoman Chasson? Or Brad, you got it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. The Revenue and Finance Committee convened Tuesday, January 13th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the council chambers, and a quorum was present. There were no action items, and there were no non-action items, and therefore the committee recessed.
Thank you, sir. Let's see, ordinances, resolutions, engineers report. Tim is doing better, by the way.
Good.
Motion to adjourn? Oh, hold on a second. We do need to discuss next month's meeting. Next month's council meeting falls on Mardi Gras Day. So we're gonna move it, we'll advertise and we'll move it to the Wednesday, the following day, the February 18th. So February's council meeting, committee meetings will be still on the second Tuesday, February 10th, but the council meeting itself will be on the Wednesday, February 18th, due to the Mardi Gras holiday. All right, now we got a motion to adjourn? Second, yes, ma'am. I can, I'll tell you that I will allow you to make a statement. It is not on the agenda, but I don't like to not allow people to speak. So I will allow you to make a statement. Yes, ma'am. Please state your name and where you live. Push the green button, please, Trudy. I know it's Trudy.
My name is Trudy Lorick, and I live on the corner of Western Avenue and Hutchinson Avenue, 530 Northwestern. And I'm from Crowley and lived there most of my life. I've moved away, come back. But I live there with my elderly mother, who just turned 73 on Sunday. And we enjoy the calmness of Crowley. We love walking our dogs, sometimes late at night. But on that corner, there's been a lot of people disobeying the four-way stop. Now, I've seen efforts of the Crowley PD. A couple of times they've been able to catch people late at night, and it's worked. And they've caught somebody running the stop sign. And sometimes it's like 40 miles an hour, they just zoom through. I've seen a company truck carrying a huge pipe behind him, and he just probably didn't see, or he had tunnel vision, or was just distracted. And and stopped on a dime when he realized he was at a four-way stop. And it's pretty dangerous when people are just distracted. And I just was hoping, I don't know if it's in your budget, I don't know if you have the manpower, but just can we have some more police presence at that four-way stop?
Sure.
That would be
I'll
greatly
definitely-
appreciated.
I'll definitely, send some of them out there and, have them start working that intersection a little more.
Yeah, it's just that I'm always working,
all
and
over,
I don't get a
but-
chance to see you.
Yeah,
So
no, that's good.
I just wanted to pop in and say that.
I'll make sure you get my number.
Okay, because it's kind of daunting. Trying to,
We'll put some guys on and see what you come up with.
all right, well, thank you.
Work it, but at the
Yeah,
gotta work it a little more.
it came one night. I said, "Oh my God," and I didn't even see him, but he didn't have his lights on. He was just hanging in the dark by the store, and bam, he just caught that dude on Western Avenue. And I said, "Well, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see."
Yeah, yes,
You
ma'am.
know, because I'm just hoping to God nobody's in there, because we do have a guy that hangs around panhandling, but I don't
Yeah,
want him to
he's-
get hit.
Yeah,
You know, or
he
a child,
stays-
you know, we have people that ride on scooters and they don't necessarily obey the law because they're on wheels.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to get hit.
Yeah, he
you
kind
know.
of stays in the road too. He's,
Right. And like I nearly hit him too, so like
I
I'm just
know.
saying, you know.
I worry about him most days when I pass because he's in the road.
Right, you know, he's harmless, but at the
Yeah.
same time,
Yeah.
he could be a
Yeah.
bit of a nuisance.
Yeah.
But that'd be nice. Yeah, because some people just don't, and I don't know if a traffic light would help, but I was just hoping, I don't know.
Make people, yeah,
That's a bad one.
yeah.
Right, if you're just there, it might help. Thank you so much.
Miss Trudy, you still working at the same place?
At Fizo?
Yeah.
I don't see you. You
Okay.
need to
Well,
bring
no,
your
you in the
tail-
kitchen.
Yeah, but you need
They
to
don't let
bring-
me go in the kitchen.
And they don't let me go out there.
So if y'all eat at Fizo's in the evenings, y'all know the food is good. Miss Trudy's cooking it.
Yeah, y'all better get from the grill. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Miss Trudy. Anyone else? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming tonight. Meeting adjourned.